Dr. Nabil Hajar. Dr. Nabil Hajar, MN Biomed. So the title is Factor Affecting Delays in Reporting Case of Violence Against Women and Children in Semarang, a mixed method study. To Dr. Nabil, the time is yours. You can start from now.
Yeah, thank you, moderator. Let me share my screen. Okay, thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. It is an honor to be a presenter in this second Lewis Midwifery 2023. I am Nabil Hajar as a co-author from Faculty of Medicine Universitas Muhammadiyah Semarang. I would like to present our research with the title is Factors Affecting Delay in Reporting Cases Violence Against Women and Children in Semarang, a mixed method study. Let me start by introduce the problem first. In 2021, there were 406 cases of sexual violence from approximately 1,000 cases of violence against women and children. In Semarang, we found 74 cases of violence against women and children. Acts of violence are often committed in private areas, so that is very difficult to detect and report, and resulting a delay in reporting cases. Unfortunately, it can cause difficulties in finding biological evidence, such as sperm or bruises, because they will be lost over the time. And this is resulting the legal process not running well. Several factors that influence delay in reporting cases, violence against women and children are internal factors and external factors. Internal factors can be divided into the victim and family factors. And then external factors are things that come from outside the victims, like the other people and ongoing legal process. These conditions are aggravated by COVID-19 pandemic situation, resulting more delays in reporting cases. According to the background, we are interested in this topic to identify the factors for delays in reporting cases of violence against women and children in Semarang. This is a mixed method embedded study which we held on December 2022 at Semarang. There are 9 respondents who included in this study. We conducted both quantitative and qualitative study. We collect violence data and analyzing it descriptively, and we also perform in-depth interview with victims to enrich the discussion with this inclusion criteria. From the study, we have 9 study participants. There are 14 until 17 years old at the time of violence committed. Surprisingly, 4 of them got violence act from their own family, and the perpetrator did physical, sexual, and psychological violence to the victim. And most of all cases were reported to Department of Women empowerment, and child protection. From in-depth interview, we got some information. In interview with 9 victims and triangulated by officer, we know that 9 victims know the perpetrator before, and 4 of them were family member of the victims. 5 of them had previous history of sexual violence. 4 of the victims were putting up resistance, and 2 of them were unconscious during the violence act. All of them were treated by the perpetrator and they afraid to report or tell the story. Actually, 3 of them had desire to report, but they didn't know where to report. And tragically, a victim didn't get support from her family. All the cases were reported by other people, not by the victim herself. And all the cases were delayed in reporting or reported more than 24 hours because of their fear and their closeness due to family or romantic relationship and their ignorance about sexual violence. 3 victims were afraid to report because of they afraid that no one would believe in their confession and they afraid of damaging their family household. All the cases were not proceed to trial due to mediation, wide travel of reports, and lack of evidence. Factors that influence delays in reporting violence against women and children cases are divided into internal factors and external factors. In internal factors, there are two things that come from the victims and family. Based on guideline by WHO, the victims are often had negative stigma and they have fear about divorce in their family. It will cause a victim decrease self-confidence and even experience depression. And a study conducted by Suwandi are said that in a lot of cases, the predator are usually their close person or family. It can be from nuclear family or other people who live together. Beside the internal factor, there are external factors that influence delay in reporting violence. Friendship and relationship could be a way of the perpetrator to influence the victim to do sexual act. They usually cheat the victims and force them to do the sexual act and then threat them. Legal process are start by reporting the case and assistance from professional service such as police and educational institution can be very helpful uh, and very needed by the victim. But it's not socialized enough, so the victim are has limiting access to them, so they can access them. From this study, we can conclude that delay in reporting cases of violence against women and children in Semarang are caused by internal and external factors, and more better research are needed in this topic area. This is there are references that we use, and thank you. Let me close the presentation with pantun, ke Pandanaran, beli wingko yang dijual, mampir ke Lawang Sewu dan Tugu Muda. Mari dukung pemberantasan kekerasan seksual demi generasi masa depan yang sejahtera.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Nabil. And thank you for your pantun. I would say check up like this, Dr.